Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Triple H and his creative team are just a few steps away from WrestleMania 41 as the final episode of WWE Raw before WrestleMania has concluded. This week's edition of the Red Brand ended with Seth Rollins delivering a curb stomp to both Roman Reigns and CM Punk. In addition to this triple threat rivalry, the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way match at WrestleMania promises to be an exciting showdown. Bron Breakker is scheduled to defend his title against Dominik Mysterio, Finn Balor, and Penta in a Fatal 4-Way match. Amid this, there is a chance that Triple H might consider bringing Sheamus back to WWE to replace Dominik Mysterio in the IC title match as part of a last-minute decision. The rationale behind this decision may stem from the understanding that having two members of Judgment Day in the exact match could result in an unfair advantage. Both members could utilize their numbers to overpower Breakker and Penta, ultimately ensuring one emerges as the victor. To maintain fairness for all contenders, the Chief Content Officer might decide to remove one of the Judgment Day members from the match. Following this decision, Finn Balor could force Dirty Dominik to step down from the match, leading to the replacement of the former NXT North American champion. The Celtic Warrior, one of the most decorated stars in WWE, has competed in major matches at past Manias. This makes Sheamus's inclusion particularly fitting, especially since the veteran has yet to win the Intercontinental Championship in the Stamford-based promotion. Furthermore, Finn Balor's pressure on Dominik to potentially withdraw from the match led to significant consequences. It will ultimately result in Dominik betraying the former Universal Champion during the title bout. Though this scenario is speculative, it brings an interesting twist to the shows of the shows. Triple H recently appeared on the High Performance podcast, providing insightful answers to different matters. He discussed Cody Rhodes facing online backlash and reflected on John Cena's unexpected heel turn and how it was executed. In addition, the game made a surprising announcement regarding his in-ring future. Triple H shared the good news with fans, stating that his heart and overall health are 100%. Despite this, the Chief Content Officer has no desire to continue wrestling in the ring. Despite being out of the squared circle, Triple H continues to entertain the WWE Universe with his storytelling execution in the company. As the road to WrestleMania 41 narrows into its final days, the WWE Universe is buzzing with speculation, rumors, and the signature unpredictability that defines the grandest stage of them all. But this year, one storyline may be undergoing a last-minute swerve that could send shockwaves through the wrestling world. According to emerging reports and backstage whispers, WWE's Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque is contemplating a bold and unexpected decision, removing Dominik Mysterio from his scheduled match and replacing him with a returning former WWE star in a last-minute twist. While no official announcement has been made, several sources indicate that Triple H has been unusually hands-on with the creative direction of this particular match, sensing that the current plan involving Dominik may not be delivering the buzz WWE wants going into the marquee weekend. The potential for a swerve is strong, and if it happens, it could be one of the most talked-about moments of WrestleMania 41. So why the change, and who might be the shocking replacement? Let's break it down. Dominik Mysterio's rise and stagnation. Since turning heel and aligning with the Judgment Day, Dominik Mysterio has come into his own as one of WWE's most polarizing figures. His smut persona, combined with real-life tension with his father, Rey Mysterio, turned him into a heat magnet. Booed out of arenas across the country, Dom became a central figure in WWE's mid-card, proving he had more than just a famous last name. But as WrestleMania 41 approaches, there's growing sentiment behind the scenes that Dominik's act may be cooling off. His heat has started to plateau, and despite Judgment Day's dominance throughout the year, their presence has been overshadowed by newer stars and bigger returns. Internally, there's concern that Dominik's match, originally scheduled against a major babyface star, might not have the WrestleMania spark WWE is known for. Sources close to creative suggest that Triple H has been exploring ways to re-energize the match, fearing that fans won't view it as a must-see WrestleMania moment. And when that happens, history shows us one thing: the game isn't afraid to shake things up. The creative shift. Why Triple H might pull the trigger. Triple H has shown a consistent willingness to adapt, pivot, and make last-minute decisions in the name of storytelling. From Cody Rhodes' return at WrestleMania 38 to last year's emotional Sami Zayn-Kevin Owens reunion, the cerebral assassin understands how to pull heartstrings and craft compelling stories, especially on the biggest stage. With that in mind, the reported dissatisfaction with Dominik's current trajectory makes the idea of a surprise replacement more than plausible. It feels like a classic Triple H move. This is not about punishing Dominik, rather it's about elevating the moment. If WWE wants to make headlines and create a viral moment during WrestleMania weekend, a shocking return could do just that. So who could Triple H be considering to step in? The frontrunner, Randy Orton. There's strong speculation that Randy Orton could be the one tapped to replace Dominik in the match. The Viper's return last year at Survivor Series was met with massive fanfare, and his unfinished business with the Judgment Day has never truly been resolved. Orton has history with every member of the group, and he has particularly targeted Dominik in the past during various multi-man matches. Slotting Orton into a match against, say, Finn Balor or Damian Priest would make sense. But what if the swerve is that Orton faces Dominik's original opponent instead, stealing his spot entirely? In that case, Dominik could be ridden out in a backstage attack, a suspension angle, or even an injury in the final Raw before WrestleMania, allowing Orton to slide into the spot. This scenario serves two purposes. It gives Orton a marquee WrestleMania moment and redirects the Judgment Day Orton feud with fresh momentum. Other potential replacements: long shots or masterstrokes. If Orton isn't the one, Triple H could dig deeper into WWE's vault for a truly jaw-dropping moment. 1. Edge. Edge reportedly wrestled his final WWE match last year, but in wrestling, retirement rarely sticks. If Triple H could convince the rated-R superstar to return for one final WrestleMania bout, particularly against a Judgment Day opponent like Balor or Priest, the full-circle nature of the story would be undeniable. After all, Edge founded the Judgment Day. A surprise Edge appearance would not only elevate the match, it could steal the whole show. 2. Braun Strowman. Braun has been training and teasing a return on social media for months. A last-minute monster comeback could inject chaos and unpredictability into the match card. If Dominik was scheduled for a match against someone like Sami Zayn or LA Knight, replacing him with Strowman would shift the match from a heat-based feud to a full-on spectacle. 3. AJ Styles. Although AJ is currently in a feud on SmackDown, a detour to WrestleMania is never off the table for a star of this caliber. Styles versus one of Judgment Day's members, or even a dream match against a returning Orton, could give fans a classic WrestleMania bout and free Dominik to get involved in a run-in instead of a full match. Creative options. How WWE could pull off the switch. If Triple H chooses to move forward with this last-minute swap, it's likely the switch would happen during the final Raw or SmackDown before WrestleMania, or even in a surprise moment during the WrestleMania broadcast itself. Here are a few creative ways WWE could make the change. Backstage attack angle. Dominik is found laid out backstage just hours before his match. A WWE legend volunteers to step in. Boom, instant buzz. Authority override. Triple H himself walks onto the stage during the event, proclaiming that due to Dominik's recent behavior, or an injury angle, he's being pulled from the card. Open challenge twist. If Dominik was scheduled to respond to an open challenge, it could be changed to someone else doing the answering, or having a returning legend hijack the segment. Each of these options provides shock value and creates a sense of unpredictability that has been missing from some recent WrestleManias. What happens to Dominik? Removing Dominik from the card doesn't mean removing him from the spotlight. In fact, a swerve like this could further his heat as a heel. Imagine Dominik complaining on Raw after WrestleMania about being disrespected by management, launching a new feud with Triple H, or whoever he blames for his removal. Alternatively, Dom could cost the returning superstar their match in retaliation, kicking off a new rivalry and moving him away from the Judgment Day shadows into a solo trajectory. Final thoughts. Will Triple H pull the trigger? With WrestleMania 41 shaping up to be one of the most star-studded events in recent memory, the pressure is on for every match to deliver. Triple H, known for prioritizing long-term storytelling and WrestleMania moments that live forever, may view this as a necessary course correction rather than a risky gamble. Whether it's Randy Orton, Edge, Braun Strowman, or an entirely different returning star, the possibility of Dominik Mysterio being pulled from his match adds another layer of intrigue to an already loaded weekend. One thing is certain, if Triple H does make this move, it will be with one goal in mind: delivering a WrestleMania moment fans will never forget. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.